Hi, Graham here in our winter studio. Today we're going to be working on golf swing basics. With any basics, we're going to start with a good solid foundation. And to start with that, we're going to work on our setup, which is going to be our posture and our grip. Okay, so with any great posture, we're just trying to find that nice straight spine. We're going to be a little bit more neutral in the back here, so you want to be careful when you're tilting over that the pelvis isn't arcing too much. That's going to create some instabilities and a sore back. So a little bit of tucking the pelvis under, and then pulling the scapulas or the shoulders into the spine. So we're trying to get as straight as we can back there. Now from here, we're simply going to have our feet shoulder width apart, and then we'll start to bend from the hips or the pelvis, and we're going to bring our hands, our fingertips, just down into our knees, and that should be giving us a good, solid foundation to work with. Now what we can do to check this is we can grab a golf club. What I like to do is just bring the golf club in behind me, stand up straight again, and then try to bend from the pelvis. Really working on trying to get that nice straight spine. Okay, so now that we've got our posture organized, our second phase is going to be to move into the grip, how to get the hands on the handle of the golf club. So for here, what I like to do is have the handle get to the base of the pinky and the first pad of the first finger. And what you're going to see is the club moving on a little bit of an angle, and you can notice that the handle of the club is really in my fingers and not riding up to the palm. At that point, we're just going to close the hand around. The thumb will sit in a little bit on top of the club or a 12-30 position. At this point, let's get that right hand on. We've got a nice lifeline in the right hand, creates a little cradle, and that's going to sit nicely into the side of the thumb. The thumb is just notched perfectly, like these guys are married together. So let's get that left hand on properly, then we're going to bring that right hand on and wrap that around. What we're going to do is control our club face here. So if our hands are on the handle properly, we're going to be able to move that club up and down, and that club face won't be wiggling around on us. So the grip is going to be a very important aspect of solid fundamentals. All right, now that we've got a great foundation of grip and posture, we want to learn how to swing this golf club. And when we're swinging the golf club, the club head specifically, it'd be great to have very, very little tension in our shoulders, in our arms, and our body. So we want to literally start swinging the golf club. We're going to take our left hand and do just that. Let's just move that club head back and through. And notice my arm isn't traveling very much. I'm just swinging the club, okay? Once we do that with our left hand, let's switch over to our right hand and let's start swinging the club with our right. Just helping our hands learn a little bit of how the club's going to be moving in the golf swing. I am not squeezing the handle tight here. Very tension-free. Let's get both hands on the club and do the same motion, just swinging that club head back and forth. When I do a down the line view, just take special note that that club, as I'm swinging it, works back on a little bit of a 45-degree angle. This is going to be an important piece as we move forward in your golf instruction. Okay, let's try to bring all of that together now. We've got ourselves a great posture. We've developed a wonderful grip. And we're nice and loose and tension-free. These are all a great foundation to start with on your golf swing basics. So what we should do now is just go ahead, keep all of that in mind, and try to hit a few shots. So let's go ahead and address that golf ball, find that great posture, make sure the hands are on the handle correctly, and go ahead and swing free through that golf ball.